Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who to me is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks seem to emanate.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chouameni. Bellingham. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Asensio. Valverde. He's in a great position here. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Lofted in. Chouameni. Asensio. And it's Rudiger. It's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Bellingham. Chouameni knocks it out wide. Now, can they get him away? And the flag has stayed down. Now, this could be a chance. And he's gone backward here. He's tried one! That was mighty close. Madrid are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Valverde. And Rodrigo. Now it's Haaland. And he's got the beating of his man. Cherki! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Chouameni. Rudiger. And it's Chouameni. Asensio. And it's Chouameni. It's Vinicius Junior. Played out wide. And it's Ceballos. Madrid are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing... And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Foden is onto this. Foden receives it in a good position here. Foden unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ceballos. Not the most convincing of passes. Bellingham. That's a good run down the left. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. It's a good-looking delivery. Nico Gonzalez. Bernardo Silva. Now Foden. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. And he's had a hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Haaland. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Valverde. Chouameni. And Rodrigo. And it's Ceballos. Opts for safety. And Rodrigo. Asensio. That's Rudiger. Bellingham. And it's Rudiger. Asensio. And it's Chouameni. And Dani Ceballos. Rodrigo. Valverde gets into a good position. And Rodrigo. Chouameni. And it's Ceballos. Doku, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Haaland goes for a shot! Rodrigo. Garcia. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Not much subtlety about that challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bellingham. Ceballos. Bellingham is in a really good position out wide. It's out for a goal kick. Matheus Nunes. Valverde. Garcia. O'Reilly. And Cherki. Now it's Nunez. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Garcia. Rodrigo. And it's Ceballos. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Oh, it's come loose. Foden did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rudiger. Courtois. Bellingham. Here's Chouameni. And it's Ceballos. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. That is lovely. Good chance here! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Here's a shot. Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Matches Nunez. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Cherki. Now it's Haaland. Played out towards the right wing. Now that looks a decent ball. Ball's gone out of play. Tries to pass it through. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Valverde clears. Nico Gonzalez. Here's Doku. Nico Gonzalez. Now Foden. And it's O'Reilly. Doku. It's a goal kick. Gonzalez picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to play it through. Shoots! He scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Haaland. It's gone for a throw-in. Skims one in.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Rodrigo. Ceballos. Now it's Valverde. Rodrigo. Asensio. And it's Rudiger. Here's Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. And it's Bellingham. Here's Tchouaméni. Turns back here, probably the best option. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And it's Ceballos. He's on it, can he get away? Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Madrid are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Aims beyond the defence. Decent chance! Bernardo Silva. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Valverde. And Rodrigo. Now it's Valverde. And the return pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Bellingham. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And he's forced to go back. Asensio. And it's Rudiger. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Ceballos. Great vision. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Gets a good foot in there. Valverde. And Rodrigo. Opts for safety. And it's Valverde. Ceballos. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Bellingham. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Foden. O'Reilly.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Dani Ceballos. Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. Rodrigo ploughing through the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Asensio. And it's Rudiger. Here's Tchouaméni. Turns back here, probably the best option. And here's Rodrigo. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Foden. Valverde. Tchouaméni. And he's forced to go back. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Matches Nunes, calmly anticipates. There's the shot! And he hits the net! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, I just think it was really good movement, but I think a couple of defenders got caught ball watching there when they should have been picking up the danger man.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Doku!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they've got it again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Hangs in across. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cleared without hesitation.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it's O'Reilly. And here's Doku. Oh, sweet feet. Real chance here. Haaland! He has done it! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Yeah, look, let me tell you that when you're receiving a ball from behind, when you're on the move like that, can be very tricky to negotiate. But technically, I think he got that right, and the finish was beautifully composed.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Vinicius Junior being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And he's picked it up out wide. Rodrigo proves just a little bit too strong.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Backward it goes. Goulart gets flagged offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Doku, played out to the left flank. O'Reilly providing an outlet on that flank. And it's claimed by the keeper. Can he get on the end of this? Vinicius Junior has it out wide and in space. Takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Gonzalez with the clearance. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Goulet. And it's Chouameni. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Rodrigo. Threads one in.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Doku. And Cherki. Oh, easy pickings there.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Valverde. Rodrigo. And no, he's seen through all of that. Now it's Haaland. Bellingham. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. Vardiol gets it away. And that has not gone well. And that is that. Madrid have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Vinicius Junior claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's a performance.